Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Wednesday, March 27th, 2019. Some pretty healthy precipitation amounts have been observed over the past 7 days, mainly over Utah and Nevada, with drier conditions across the north. The past 72 hours worth of snowfall is shown in the image on the left, with snow coming mainly to the higher elevations of central Nevada and southern Utah. Snow depth amounts are still very healthy for this time of year, with above average snowpack values across the region. This morning's satellite imagery shows a low pressure center off the California coast, bringing some mainly dry conditions to much of the Great Basin today, with some gusty winds out ahead of that system. We'll begin to see some moisture moving into the northwest portions of the Great Basin by this afternoon, and we'll see high ventilation rates area-wide. This is due to those gusty winds out ahead of that low pressure system, with some very gusty winds across western Nevada, with gusts up to 50 miles an hour or so. Strong winds also occurring over southern Nevada and the deserts of western Utah. On Thursday, that low will begin to move closer to the coast, and we'll see showers spreading further south and east into the Great Basin, including northern and central Utah. Ventilation rates will remain quite high on Thursday. Gusty winds will continue mainly over southeast Utah on Thursday, with lighter winds elsewhere across the region. Mixing heights will continue to be quite high across much of the area. More of the same is expected on Friday as that low continues to march eastward, with some scattered showers in place across the northern two-thirds of the region. Ventilation rates continue to remain high across much of the area. We could see some higher winds out of the northwest over southern Idaho and Utah on Friday, with high mixing heights across much of the region. The forecasted clearing index for Utah is shown here for the next couple of days, with pretty high values for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The 3-day precipitation totals are shown on this image. This image takes us through Saturday morning, with that precip mainly coming Thursday into Friday. We should expect a decrease in showery activity by Saturday, with continued high ventilation rates over Utah and Nevada. On Sunday, we'll begin to see some moisture returning to the northern portions of the Great Basin. And by Monday, that moisture will spread further south and east for a chance of showers across much of the northern two-thirds of the Great Basin. Ventilation rates remain high on Monday. And on Tuesday, a little low will track across the northern Rockies, keeping the chance for some showers in the forecast, mainly over Idaho and Utah on Tuesday, with continued high ventilation rates. Precip totals are shown here for mainly Saturday and Sunday. That's when we'll kind of see that break in shower activity before we see a return of some showers early next week. The extended forecast from the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures across the Great Basin, with above normal chances for precipitation also heading into the first part of April. This concludes today's smoke dispersion briefing. Please check back on Friday for the latest updates.